have a new setup in the works, but we're gonna see if I can go live just for a little while before this camera started to crash out. It's gonna start to trip out. I'm gonna trip out. The camera be tripping out. So before you come in this live, this is a no judgment zone. Let me just let y'all know that right now. No judgment zone, man. Like no judgment zone. If you coming in here to see what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna say it, if I'm gonna smack my turn, swipe up, like go. Positive vibes only. Like seriously. So yeah, what's up, guys? Um, I just came on here to chat with y'all really quick, see what everybody is up to, and also to test out this camera, cause you know it have not been. I can't keep that. Ain't no way to keep around now. I should go to my solitaire screen. But I'm gonna stay right here for a second and just, wait for some people to come into the chat. What have I been up to? What have I been up to? So I have been dealing with a shoulder injury. Oh. Yes, I've been dealing with this shoulder injury, which I didn't really know was a true injury for probably about a couple months now. You know how you get like you go to the gym and you just sitting there just thinking that you Mike Tyson and shit. Like you just sitting here like doing the pull ups and shit. So I'm in the gym, right? And here thinking that I'm Mike Tyson and shit. Pull my shoulder, right? So I just hit me that I think that's where it happened at. I do a lot of dentistry, so that could be it too. But normally dentistry is more like, um, you know, it's not really a lot of pulling and straining. I do a lot of extractions, but I doubt that the extractions pulled this shoulder like this. So for the past 4 months, I've been kind of just working through it, still showing up, still seeing my patients, and dealing with a lot of bit of achiness. But today I bought a Salon Pass, I think it's called, and ironically it has lidocaine in it. So I think that it's actually working. But because this injury just won't leave me alone, like it just won't leave me alone, I did some research about rotator cuff like tendonitis and tears and stuff like that. And I think it's like a rotator cuff issue, unfortunately. And those take 6 to 12 months to heal. Like what? Pray for your girl. Pray for your girl. That's all I'm gonna say is pray for your girl. When y'all go into the gym, or if you're doing things that you haven't done in a while, make sure you take it easy, not to cause injuries like me. But it's gonna be okay though. Enough about me. How y'all feeling out there today? How y'all feeling out there on this beautiful day that's pretty much dark already? Come into the room. This is just a quick chat. I don't really have a topic. And I didn't make a topic because, like I said, my webcam is very bipolar. Like, some days it's good, some days it's not. And this thing ain't even that old. Like, what? Come on, Amazon. Get it together. What's up, y'all? What's up? Come in the chat. Put some comments in the chat. What's good? What's good, guys? That I can keep. That ain't me. Tell me what you want. I wish I could play music on this chat, but I can't. So I just have to talk and, have it like a library or something. But yeah, since I don't have a topic, what I can talk about, which I think is very interesting, is, it's a lot of beef going on. It's a lot of drama going on the internet today. I try to ignore the drama, but sometimes the drama just gets too big that every post you stroll is like, dang, what? So today the drama was, Remy Ma and Clarissa Shields. So that's been all over my timeline today. It's just a lot going on. What else? There's just a lot going on. Of People getting ready for the new year. And then another thing is the feds, um, I guess they were requiring businesses to fill out some BOL form, but they paused that. It's a lot going on as this year comes to an end. It really is. But, I mean, what else can we expect? All I know is this year was crazy. And we made it through, y'all. We lived to fight another day. We woke up another day just to continue um, pursuing greatness in my eyes. This year taught me a lot. It just taught me a lot about life, about everything. It taught me a lot. So I can't complain. Is that a comment? I saw a comment. What was that? Okay, something strolled across here, but I don't know what it was. I'm still getting used to this new platform that I used to go live on, so sometimes I have my stuff like this thing right here. There's a little cup, but you can't even see it. My live is a hot mess right now. But, whatever. That I can't keep, that ain't me. Somebody put something in the chat so I can know the chat works. As a matter of fact, I will check it myself. Give me just a second. Make sure my chat is popping. Loving ecstasy. Hey, y'all. Let's see if that pop up. Okay, my chat did not pop up. I don't like that for me. So, y'all, I'm going to switch my scene real quick to another scene so I can see the chat. Give me just a second. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm just switching the scene so I. Oh, did it work? Oh, no. Chat box. Where is my chat box? Yeah, I be struggling with this damn thing. Let me test it again. Hey, y'all. Oh, damn it. But yeah, like I said, this year has been kind of cray. Add new source. Chat box. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do a clean chat box. Okay. What's up, y'all? So I'm just testing my. There's my chat box. Whoop whoop. All right. Fix that problem. You already know I'm like a mini IT person. As a dentist, you really have to be multifaceted. That's one thing about going from hood to hooded. You have to be multifaceted. Like if you're not multifaceted, you don't know how to adapt, how to adjust, how to be an IT person, how to be a personnel person, how to just be science based, business oriented. You have to be multifaceted. So tried to get on the stream, but it wouldn't allow me. Oh no! Yeah, this stream is tripping. And like I said, y'all, I haven't been live for like a day or two, which is not that long. But I haven't been live because my camera the last time it was tripping out on me. It was tripping out on me. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try to see if it will work today. And what do you know? It's working. I got my chat box up and we vibing out. So yeah, like I said, this year, started off rough. It started off really rough. Being an entrepreneur, if you are entrepreneurs out there, you know that you learn something new every day. Like every day is different. Every day is a learning experience, and you want to just take all the information in and just use it. And it just kind of goes like with everyday life. Life throws so many lessons at us, and it's up to us to catch those lessons, adapt, adjust, and to use those to come out on the other side better, more confident, and with more energy. Like, one thing about it, this year, I mean, every month was so very, very challenging. Very, very challenging. And I could be honest, my first year of entrepreneurship, I didn't really like it. I can be honest, I didn't really like it. It was just like overkill. It was just like a big learning curve. Because when you start out being just a dentist, being an associate in other people's offices, you think you got a lot of responsibility, which you do, dealing with patients, but you only have to deal with that. Patients, notes, just patient care. That's it. You don't have to worry about what happens to the office when the door closes, when the patient leaves. Now, entrepreneurship, totally different. Totally different. And I don't think nothing in my life up until this point could really prepare me for what I was expecting. Because I didn't really expect it to be like so much. And I feel like the dental practice versus other businesses is completely different. Um, Running a dental practice, I mean, the overhead, the different things that you have to put together to make it flow every day is very, very, I don't know, it can get chaotic. And that first year, I hit the ground running, fearless, unapologetic. Even when people were like, "Well, how you gonna find patients?" and they had a lot of doubt about the practice, I kept the faith, and I just like, it's gonna work out, and it worked out. But it was hella stressful, hella stressful. Dealing with insurances, which I already talked about in another video, but just dealing with that alone was enough to make me feel like, wow, is this something that I can do? Can I even do this? And when you come from poverty, when you come from the hood, when you come from a lack of resources, when you come from an environment where there's a lot of self-doubt inflicted on your community, when you come from not having a blueprint, it makes it even harder. It really makes it even harder. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. That's like, I know so many people out here um, that probably want to enter that entrepreneur space, and they're like, it's so many barriers. You have to start the business, market the business, promote the business, build on the business every day, be the leader, hire, fire, all of these different things. It's all on you, and that can get very, very tough. Just like recently, I know people don't really like to talk about it, but I feel like it needs to be talked about. And the group that I'm in is called Dental Nachos. They just posted about a dentist who took his own life, and I've seen this a couple of times this year. Dentists committing suicide because the work, I'm guessing, because it's one of those professions where you have to put out your best foot. You have to put out perfection. You have to try to be this provider and dentist and doctor, and people don't really want to see dentists and doctors in a sad space, I would say. So in this group, they talk about how um, rest in peace to the dentist who lost his life. How they didn't know, they didn't expect it, they couldn't have thought it. He was a renowned world teacher, all of these titles they gave him. But what's the one thing that people overlook is you never know what people are battling behind the door. You never know. Like I said, the dental office business, totally different from other businesses. Every day I'm just like in awe at the amount of things that you have to manage, like keeping your equipment up to date. It's so many things that it can make you feel overwhelmed. And then another doctor in that same group, she posted about how she had attempted um, suicide twice. Hold on. Hello? Huh? Yeah, I'm live right now though. in this group, there was another provider who came out. She told her testimony about how she had attempted it twice, and just trying to offer some type of comfort for people out there going through things, especially this time of year. You would think that with all the Christmas trees online and the merry, joyful pictures and the presents people are posting, there are a group of people out here who are going through things. There's a group of people out here who you have no idea who are battling mental health issues. They're stressed about the holidays. They're worried about presents for the kids, and even professionals like this guy who just took his life, or the other doctor who tried it twice. Dentistry is one of those things where it can stress you out. Now, coming from my standpoint, like I said, coming from the hood, coming from poverty, coming from the lack of resources and not really having a blueprint or a roadmap, it can be tough. I know for me, mentally, a lot of those days, I feel like I couldn't get out of the bed. I feel like I didn't know what I was doing. I felt like a failure. I mean, I called my dad, like, hey, Dad, do you think I'm a failure? Like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? But I say all that to say this. Never feel like you are alone when you are battling life. Like, just don't feel like you are alone. Sometimes it can feel like that, but you aren't. Life can get very, very tricky and make you feel down and out, and but just know that you are not alone. If you're listening to this, you found a way to push through it to another day. And just know that your life, the energy you bring, is more important than this material things that we lift up every day. Don't get so caught up on Facebook looking at other people and feeling like you aren't worth it, because you are. Don't let anything trick you out of your spot. Don't let nothing trick you out of your spot. Even if times get hard, even if the days get hard, the bills piling up, you got this over here stressing you, that stressing you, and you're feeling down like, dang, the best thing for me to do is just disappear. Don't feel like that. Take a minute and know that tomorrow is going to be a whole new opportunity, a whole new day. I could just remember just sitting in the bed, feeling down, feeling sorry for myself, trying to find, a way to keep my positivity. Because you got to think, this is something that I prayed for. I prayed to become a doctor. I prayed to be into this dental field. I prayed to open a practice. This is all I wanted. This is my dreams coming true. But sometimes when your dreams come true, you will run into things and situations that you didn't anticipate, and they can be overwhelming because you don't really have the tools or the energy to keep pushing. I know for me, I was just pushing from the beginning, like every month, just pushing, grinding. No matter what obstacle came up, I was just ready to handle it. But sometimes you run out of energy. That's why it's so important to have a village and to have people around you who only want to see you win, who only promote positivity in your life. That's why 2025, we have to move completely different when it comes to energy. Only surround yourself with people and things in an environment that wants to see you grow. If that's not where you are right now, you have to change your environment. You have to change your team, change your squad. Because life is too precious to waste it being sad and feeling sorry for yourself. I know I felt sorry for myself laying in that bed, feeling down and out, feeling like hopeless, feeling all these things, and I had to get out of that because that wasn't me. You gotta tell that energy, you cannot have my life. I got so much greatness in store and so many things and people to inspire, even myself to inspire. You cannot have my life. These bills, all this negativity, it cannot have your life. It cannot overtake your life. Wake up every day knowing that you are so worth being able to smile and have happiness and joy despite the material things, despite what you have on, how you look, all of this extra stuff. Just know that your spirit is the most important thing. It is. Never feel alone in that matter. Hey, Team Us2K! How you feeling today? Thank you for joining the chat. I didn't really have a topic because at any point my camera could just crash out on us. So, you know, I just wanted to pop on here and say hi and encourage all the people who are, you know, waking up, dealing with life, taking it a day at a time. I know for me, I made a vow to myself, and sometimes you have to encourage yourself, speak affirmations to yourself, and let your own spirit know that it's positive vibes only. Nothing can steal my joy. Nothing can steal my joy. It just won't, you know? But that doesn't mean that those feelings of depression and anxiety and fear and just not knowing will creep in. They will. They will, because we all are humans. We all have emotions. We all get weak. We all get weak. And just because you're at a weak space in life does not mean you're going to stay there. Too many times we fall down and we stay there. We stay there with the blame game. We stay there with playing the victim. We stay there and we don't know how to crawl ourselves back up. It might take you a while to get back up, but you will get back up. As long as you believe it. As long as you believe it in here, you will get back up. We're doing good. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I cannot complain at all. Are you sad, Doc? Definitely not. I'm actually not sad at all. I'm actually in pretty good spirits. I just know that there are people out there, especially this time of year, who are sad. I am a little sad about my shoulder, though. You can see this little, but you know, that comes with the territory. But I'm not sad. But I just wanted to touch on this because mental health is something that people don't talk about. It's something that people feel like is taboo, and that's why when you see in those groups and it's like, what do they say? Oh, I didn't see, I didn't. There was no signs. There will be no signs when people want to leave this earth and they feel down and out. They put on the front like everything is good. Are you motivating the people? Oh, okay, yeah, I got it. Yes, definitely motivating the people. But this was just a quick chat, cause you know my camera gonna flip out. I just know it, but it's chilling now. But just motivating the people out there. You're sad about your shoulder. It's crazy work. I know. Listen, when one of your body parts don't work, you don't think about it until it don't work, and then you're like, well, dang, I used to do this with this shoulder. I used to be able to do this. Now I'm doing this. Like, oh, you know what I mean? I just want to feel regular. But yeah, that's why I said those injuries, no fun. No fun. So yeah, I'm very sad about my shoulder. Very. I'd rather be sad about that than anything else. Like I said, with mental health, check on your people. Sometimes the strongest people need a shoulder to lean on. You know, even if you think, oh, that person's so strong, just they might need a shoulder to lean on. Even if they look like they have it all together. Hey, are you okay? So I'm asking y'all out there, are you okay? Like, you need a shoulder. You know, I don't want any of us to feel that feeling of giving up. It's not a good feeling when you feel like giving up, when you feel like throwing in the towel, when you feel like you just can't even make it. It's not a good feeling. But it's so many people who feel like that. They just don't say nothing. They just suffer in silence because they wonder, dang, I wonder how the world's going to judge me. I wonder how this person's going to judge me. I wonder. I wish for baby bones for you. This is why we check on you as well, and I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. It means the world. Not your shoulder, Doc. For right now, it's injured. Yeah, it's injured, but I didn't want to believe that it was injured. I kept saying, okay, it's going to go away next week. Next week turned into 4 freaking months. Now I'm going to be in 2025 dealing with this crap. Let me calm down. Woo-saw. But yeah, I just wanted to motivate you guys because I know there's somebody out there stressing about gifts and presents and all this stuff and stressing about, don't stress. Let it go. Don't stress. You said K. What? You said K? I didn't get it. Type it again. So yeah, don't stress, guys. You have no, well, I can't say you have no reason to stress, but try not to let it take you out, because guess what stress do? We already know what stress do. Stress will kill you. It will kill you. It can have you thinking negative. So that's why I push positive vibes only. That's the only way to be. Now, when I was down and feeling in my little emotional rant, I couldn't find positive vibes. I was just all in a sad mode, like, oh, just feeling all sorry for myself. But once I let it go and I knew that everything was gonna be okay, regardless of what happens, everything is gonna be okay. Just try to tell yourself, you know what? I'm releasing all of this stress and this tension out of my body about everything right now. I'm just gonna shed it. Just shed that weight. Just shed that stress. Just shed it. Just shed the anxiety, depression, the feeling of down and feeling like you're up. See, my camera's starting to trip, y'all. So if it's start to trip, I'll see y'all the next time. You said a shoulder to lean on. I said not yours for right now. Yeah, you can't lean on my shoulder right now. Maybe this one, but not this one. 2025 goal is less stress and more of making things happen. Period. You summed it up right there. 2025 is about not going into 2025 giving your brain more stuff to stress about. Okay, I gotta do this. Don't start your year off with stress. Start your year off with, you know what? 2025, I'm gonna be balanced this year. I'm gonna be at peace. I'm gonna try to learn from the things that happened in the past and take it into this year and just be peaceful. When you have peace and happiness and joy, nothing can steal that. Nothing can steal that. And when you learn how to pick your battles and, nothing can steal your joy. Okay? And we're gonna be making things happen. Period. We got to make things happen, because the way this economy is looking, the way these grocery prices looking, the way all of these bills and car insurance, all this stuff looking, you got to make some things happen, so you don't have time to stay down. You don't have time to sit and soak and waiting on people to come and save you. You don't have time for that. So let's make some things happen. So as we end this year, things that didn't work out, things that stress you out, like I said, pull it on off of your body, detach it from your spirit, put it over there in the trash can, throw it over there in the woods, get rid of it. Don't take it with you into next year. Relationships, problems with people, problems on jobs, all these things in the trash. You see that? You see that? This is my good arm though. So 2025, that's the move. You summed it up, Team Us 2K. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I've been on here for 30 minutes. This is right around the time the camera start to get a little funky. So we're gonna let it chill out, and then hopefully I can come back tomorrow. But I'm going to be doing these lives more often. Make sure you have on your notifications. If you watching this on a replay, put some comments in the chat. It won't pop up because these are my live viewers, and I thank them so much for joining me live and engaging during this little quick chat with Dr. Sean. So thank you, Team Us 2K. I don't think it'll go back. Oh, there it is. Look at my multi-stream. Thank you, Team Us 2K, Foreign Black, and Anthony Wiley for joining me in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Uh-oh. What am I doing? Alright. You're so welcome. And thank you for checking on me, Team Us 2K. Everybody's popping in like, are you sad, Dr. Sean? No, I'm not sad, y'all. I'm good. Chosen and highly favored. Period.